Alright guys, welcome to our server. Oh, rain. What perfect timing. Alrighty, this is our Feed the Beast Unleashed. We just converted the server over to Unleashed from Ultimate. What kind of... I'm liking the mod pack. I hear everyone else on the server, there's a few of us. Just a few. It's a pretty small server. It's hosted and we're just having fun with it. No one has admin except the owner, and no one has any type of cheat mode or anything like that. So it's all hand done, lots of time, lots of effort. It gets crazy. So we're pretty much, let me turn down the music, sorry. Pretty much just building everything ourselves. Oh, wrong room. We've pretty much just decided to go basic materials, just nothing fancy. We've got some electric items, rocking the power suit, and an advanced jetpack that took a while to make. We're pretty much working on a power source like we had in on Ultimate. I had a pumping station in the Nether pumping lava into tanks, and then the tanks filtered it out to magmatic engines and thermal generators, and that's what I was running my whole entire base off of, and that's what we want to get back to. It was super easy. I didn't have to maintain it, and it just filled up MFSUs really quickly, which I liked. And pretty much the way to get back to that is to start off with all the low end stuff. Like you need the powered furnace, you need the pulverizer. I like these force engines. I did not know that did that. um, I'm really liking this. The force engine's really nice. We don't have a portal gun at the moment, or we just got one, but it's the Atlas one. So only one group of us can use it. We're pretty much split into two groups. Me and my friend are over here. We're pretty much just a couple thousand blocks away from everyone else. Everyone else has moved out very, very far. Alright, let's run into the Nether. This is our little gate between our actual home base and our quarry. We didn't want the quarry to be next to our house. It looks terrible once you quarry a whole section. It's not good. So we're pretty much very far out there. I'm thinking at least 2 to 3,000 blocks. Things are not. There we go. So far so good. I'm wondering why it's not loading. I think it's the server. Like I'm running perfect frames. Like my frames are really high. Yeah, see, I'm running fine, and that's with recording. So I'm thinking it's not me. It must be lagging a little bit. So we've been on the server for about under a week now. It took us 4 or 5 straight days of just farming material just to get to where we're at now. We have a lot of plans, a lot of build, tree farm. Ooh, I'm on fire. I forgot that the heat's up. Power suit uh, is very nice, but it has some downfalls. Makes you run extremely fast, and then you get used to it. And then when you go to run normal, you're like, I feel so slow. And then when you don't pay attention, you catch yourself on fire, like I just did. All right, it's pretty much my first video. I haven't really been recording much. I just bought a new system, built it myself. It's not bad. Here's my quarry, or at least one of them. Let me make sure I have the fuel. The quarry is running off of force. The force gems are just squeezed with a Stirling engine. Super easy. Just leave it running for a couple minutes. This thing will fill up. You toss some buckets in, and you get a force bucket. It has a chance on this upper box right here to give you a force shard, which is just the same thing as a force bucket. It just doesn't require the bucket. Alright. We are in business. I'm going to fill this up. I think I have some in my pack. Nope. I'm going to dump some of this. The gold bag of holding. Oh my goodness. It is worth having. Not hard to make, and totally worth. Oop, I just screenshot it by accident. Totally worth having. So these, see, I just got a force shard. These buckets right here, they they fuel the quarry pretty well, but you can put a force multiplier is what it's called in, or a throttle. And what that does is it increases the output on the engine, and it consumes a little bit more fuel, I believe. But overall, it's not bad. Like it will, I'll fill this up and leave it running for an hour or two, and I'll farm a bunch, and I'll come back and I'll check the boxes. Yeah. Oh, if you're wanting this, I have the diamond pipe coming out. I have it set to filter cobble, dirt, gravel, and just extra gravel. Don't know why. Into the void pipe. The void pipe just pretty much automatically destroys it instantly, so I don't have to worry about coming and emptying the garbage. It's already emptied. You do need, when you go to set the filters, obviously you're gonna need the items you want to filter, so you're gonna have to go collect some first before you can filter it. But as I was talking, let me go fill some water buckets up. Run so slow on ice. Click, click. Alrighty. So what the force multiplier does, or the throttle, it allows the engine to run faster, and it outputs more. So when I put the throttle in, right now it's giving out 4. I put water in, it gives out 8 MJ, which you think is not much, but it's enough to run the quarry for quite a while without having to worry about refilling it or having some type of heavy duty, lots of mats to set up a power source. I pretty much was able to set this up within maybe an hour of farming materials. I had to go get myself, and then I was able to build the basic squeezer, and yeah, we're all set to go. See, it's full up. Let's put some buckets in here. Click, click, click. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't eat many force gems. I think I had a stack in here, and I'm down to, well, I had a little bit more than a stack. Like a stack and, which is 64 and like 5 or 7, something like that. And it just, you get quite a bit. I think it's the most, it's the easiest thing to set up, and you get the most bang for your buck. So you don't have to burn coal. You don't have to waste these other materials. These force gems are useful, but you find them all over the place, which is very nice. I think I've pretty much cleaned out everything in here. Yep. Oh, running out of space. Let's take that. Yep, I'll take that. So, me and my friends were pretty much just playing on a privately hosted server. There's a few of us, about 5, and some of them you don't even see on for. Oh, I haven't seen some of them on for at least 3 weeks. And that was before when we were running the Unleashed pack. Yeah, it gets crazy. They play a lot of other games, so it's understandable that they don't want to put more time into Minecraft than they really feel like they need to. Though the game is addictively fun. All right, let's finish it. Yeah, I'll just leave an extra bucket in there, so when this one hits down 1,000, well, it's gonna go down 570 something more. It'll automatically just eat the bucket and fill back up to full. And I have another quarry that's right over here, underground, which I attempted to do the first one underground, but it just didn't really work. I didn't make it tall enough. It was eating pretty much the surface anyways, and yeah, no big. But the greatest part about this mod pack, the Unleashed one, is that you don't really have to spend much material to get started, like the Ultimate pack. It took you forever to get going, but once you did, you pretty much stayed going the whole time. Like you could just spend resources every day, all day, and not worry about it. Not too bad. Just checking them out, checking for any diamonds and any major materials. I'm just gonna let it run. See, I have the filter set up on this one also. So it's just pretty much filtering just the basic crap material you don't want. And it's already gone down quite a bit. This room pretty much dug a 2-3 block high spot and just ran down and laid all the torches and set it up. Alrighty, sorry this video is a little just sporadic, but it's my first video and I just wanted to show you a little bit about our server. We're having some fun. At some point I'm thinking that he might open it up to the public, but I just don't know yet. He hasn't really said much about it. He's thinking about it, I guess. So this is going for quite a bit at 8 MJ, so it's about 2 blocks a second, close to 3. It's not max. I think 16 MJ will run the quarry at maximum power, which is nice, but it's just not really needed since I can just leave this running for a couple hours and come back and fill it up with some more buckets, and I have 2 of them running at the same time, so it's not a problem. Lots of material. Alrighty, thanks for watching.